Your life, girl.
I don't think you know what a comments. You need to go away. So,
Mm,
how am I going to see comments? Where's your phone?
trying to get my framing down here. Tia Marie.
Tia. Marie?
Maria.
It's not Maria, it's
I
Tia
know, but
Marie.
Tia Maria would be.
Tia was doing some wicked body rolls last night. Or
What?
the other night. It wasn't last night, it was the night before last. She's got the moves like Jagger.
Does she?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, she does.
Who else is in? Lena
Hey,
Lopez,
Lena.
Jay Annette.
Hey, Janet. Hey, Janet.
Put that headband on.
I'm waiting for a minute. I'm waiting till more people come in.
Painting the roses red.
Janet. Lena Lopez.
Tia Marie.
Tia Marie. I think it's a little before 7:30, so we're gonna
Oh,
wait.
it is.
Look at my pimple, guys. You
Yeah,
see it?
buddy.
You see it?
Cover that up.
1.2. But I don't have makeup on right now. But look at it. Look at it.
Look at it.
It's so big.
Janet loves them headbands.
I love them headbands too. I'm gonna wear my gray one because it matches my gray outfit. And my gray soul. No, I'm just kidding. And my gray soul. Oh gosh, that's not what you want to hear. I was just kidding.
Lorena Platis.
Hey Lorena, how are you doing today, beautiful Lorena? Guys, I have cramps like a champion right
Oh no,
now.
were you sick, Tia? Tia said she didn't know how long she'd be here. She's got the walking plague.
Oh no, Tia, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Tia. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't have the walking plague. I just have. Hey Kathleen, how are you? Kathleen J. Do. Gosh. Hey Ashley McCool, how are you, my dear? Guys, this thing is so big and so red. Like I'm looking at it in another screen. An ear infection, strep bronchitis. Oh my gosh, Tia. Tia. Girl. That's not cool. I'll pray for you. Oof. Doing okay? Awesome. Awesome. Yeah, Tia, just the norm. Hey Tia, can you go on the girls group and say that I'm live? Because I was supposed to remind Ashley and I forgot. I forgot to remind her so she didn't forget. Gosh, this pimple is so big, guys. And it's not even like a pimple, it's just red. It's not even like, there's nothing there, it's just red. This is really annoying. I'm just gonna hold my finger right here, the whole live. Whole live, I will be holding my finger right here. Anybody? Anybody else? Okay. Thank you, Tia. I know. Well, I guess I could have asked Lorena to do it because she's in there too. But so today I went to Dollar General. I got a bag full of makeup. I got pretty much everything that I would need to make a face look. They did not. Well, they probably did, but I just didn't see it. They didn't have an eye primer. Yeah, I hope you get better too, Tia. They didn't have an eye primer and they didn't have setting powder. But I do have a cheapish eye primer that I can use, and I have my Airspun, Cody Airspun, which they also sell at Dollar General, so I figured I could get away with that.
Do they really?
Yep. So I'm gonna dive right in. They don't have a lot of the stuff that I usually use, so it should be interesting. Actually, that's a lie. They did have powders, but the only powders they had were matte. Thank you, Tia. And I don't do matte powders because my face is dry. So I'm gonna take my glasses off, put put my headband on. This is my going to work. Working on that face. Headband.
Work.
I love headbands, guys. I've started wearing them outside the house too, cause like why not? But these are, I mean, I like my hair has gotten to a length. Oh gosh, look at that gray hair. Wow.
Nothing wrong with gray hair.
I need to shave my sides again because now when I'm wearing headbands, like my sides are poofy, and it looks really strange. Thank you, Lorena. Hey, Linda's House of Chill. How are you, Linda? I'm like covering my ears so that my fuzz doesn't pop out. I'm gonna shave it. Husband thinks I should go and have it professionally done. Hey, Sandy. How are you, Sandy? A7. Sandy A7.
Sandy A7.
And I was like, why should I get someone to do it professionally when I can just do it myself? And he's like, because I'll do a better job. And I was like, oh, wow. It's just shaving my head. It's not like, oh, that sounded like murder most foul or death in the bedroom. All right, so let me show you what, thank you, Lena. I'm doing well, Linda. I'm just kind of, hey, Daisy Beauty, how are you, my dear? So I'm going to show you guys what I got, and then we will go to town on this face. I'm trying to get everything out. Let me just dump the bag. So I spent almost $50. Because here's the thing, like, and I guess, you know, at first I was like, oh my god, that's so expensive. Like, I was a little freaky out. Freaky out? Yep, freaky out. That's a new word. That's something I'm saying. Hold on, I have to take some medicine. Sorry, medicine break. Okay, so, because they're saying, you know, the Believe product, all of it's $5 and under, but most of it is $5. So, it ended up being about 50 bucks, which at first I was like, ugh. But then, hey, Brandy Reynolds. But then I was like, you know, I spend more than that on just a palette. So I got a whole face full of makeup except for powder. And not really a primer either, but you know. Alright. Hold on, did I miss anything? How do I make it come back? It's gone now. It's gone forever. I can't see the chat. I can't see the chat. Oh, there it is. Hi, Tanya! Priscilla Nelson! Did you, Sandy? Well, I'm about to try a bunch of them, so hopefully they're okay. They have sensors on all their stuff, which weirds me out because it's cheap, but Jen McGowan, beauty to save the day. Hello, darling. Okay, so they didn't have any, like, primers, but they had Pretty and Primed color correcting primer. And this is a green toned, obviously, I believe, actually, I can tell you exactly how much everything was. So the primer is $5. I got the Believe Beauty Skin Finish Foundation, medium to full coverage. Guys, I didn't know what color to get, so I got one that I thought was close. Hey, Ruby, hold on. Oh, Brandy, that's funny. Is there AZIA in that bag? What's AZIA in that? Yours didn't have sensors? Well, apparently people steal from ours. So, I got this in ivory, because it looked closest to my other foundations. It might be completely wrong. I don't know. I also got distracted by my nail. Okay, and it was $5. I got the concealer in Fair. They had a color lighter than this called Porcelain. Hey Shelby, how are you, my sweet? The concealer. How much was the concealer? $4. So this was $4. Then I got a brow brush, a brow pencil. The eyebrow pencil was $4, which is kind of weird. I guess I'm just like, I don't understand their pricing because like foundation for $5 and then a brow pencil for $4. Like I feel like either the foundation should cost. Oh, is it okay? That's fine, Shelby. I'm just glad you stopped by. Okay, but hey, Courtney, I started to miss you. Courtney Haynes is in the house. I totally didn't see you come in. I'm sorry, because I'm trying to do this by myself. My husband will be here in a minute. But like, I guess for my pricing thing, like this is a nice glass foundation thing, kind of like the Wet n Wild, for $5, and then the brow pencil is $4. So I guess I feel like either the foundation should be more expensive or the brow pencil should be cheaper, because it definitely costs more to make this than this. But I guess that's how they get you, because like it's all under $5, but it's like $4 or $5. Anyway, anywho, I also got one of their brushes to try. They had this one, a powder and a contour. Hey Julie, how are you, my dear? Julie Unboxing is in the house. I got this one because I can always use more shadow brushes. Yeah, Dollar General was very weird with their pricing, Jen. And I didn't want a big brush. Plus
And
this
me.
one was $1.25. Here's your phone. Yay, you have to make sure to tell me the comment.
Okay.
I also got a Wet n Wild brush because it was $1. So if you want cheaper brushes, they also have dollar brushes. I got this eyeshadow palette, and it's in called Nearly Nude, and it is sealed, but it's bronzes and coppers, and it looks like there's like 2 mattes and 4 shimmers. So we'll see. I got an eyeliner. I got mascara, and then I got what they're calling their light medium get glowing highlight and contour palette. Yeah, I mean, to me that's just okay. But this was $5. This was $5. The mascara was $4.50, and the eye pencil was $3. So really, when they say under $5, they mean like $3 to $5, except for the brushes. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. I can't prime my face because I don't have a primer.
Hey, Ankle Song.
Ankle Song.
Shelby Ann wants to know when your next live auction is.
When I have enough stuff to auction. I might do a jewelry auction, just like jewelry and accessories, because I do have a lot of that. But I got rid of quite a bit of stuff, so it's gonna be a minute. Guys, I don't know if you looked when you got onto my channel. I only need like 111 subscribers to get to 2,000. It's not very many. It's really not. I don't like that I can't. Would you guys get mad if I put MAC on my face? Am I not allowed to do that? Can I spray my face?
Why not?
Well, because it's not something I got from Dollar General. And it's $27.
Does anyone care if she uses her MAC Fix
Please.
Plus?
Please.
Do it. Not mad. No. Wait. Hold on.
Too
Jen
late.
said. Oh, Jen said you're not allowed.
Too late, Jen.
I forgot how bossy Jen is.
Well, that's okay. Jen and I are doing a collab video soon, and
Ooh.
Jen is going to, and the reason how we're going to collab is Jen is going to do an eye look, and any color that she uses in her eye look, I can't use in mine. So I will
With
do a
one
video.
palette?
No, just with whatever. So if she uses like every color,
She'll look like a clown.
she will look like a clown.
But
then-
you won't have anything
But I
to
don't
use.
have, yeah, so I'll have to figure something out. So I think that'll be fun. Hopefully she will be nice to me. Alright, so I'm going into this Pretty and Primed Color Correcting Concealer. It is in the green. I'm not expecting much. Ooh. It's a weird texture.
And that's the Dollar General concealer.
Yes. It's the Dodge.
Believe.
Okay, so it's a really weird, this is a really weird texture. It's silicone free, paraben free, not tested on animals, so that's really good. Is this allowed to sit for 1 to 2 minutes? That's weird, I never did that. Okay. I'm not gonna use my fingers because it's like a gel, like a water gel.
Say hey to Eric Garcia.
Hello, Eric, my one male that always comes in and shows up. Except for my husband, he did too. I need to clean my fingernails. Do I smell clean my fingernails?
That's not. It's not the time for that.
Yeah, it is because people see my nails. It's just this one. It's bothering me. Okay. So this is really wet.
They're brainstorming tips how to throw you off on that collab.
Oh my gosh. She doesn't need it. Oh my god. So this is really wet. It's just like sliding all over my face, and I'm not sure it's actually doing anything. It's like it's like a serum. It's not even. So I don't know how this is a. Well, it says a primer, so I guess it is kind of like feel like a primer, but I don't know if it's actually covering any of the redness. What do you think, hon?
Well, let me see.
I don't think it is. But it says to allow to sit on the skin for 1 to 2 minutes, and maybe in like 1 or 2 minutes, it's gonna get rid of all my redness. I don't see how. I'm very skeptical right now. Guys, this pimple is killing me. It's not even a pimple. It's just a red dot in my face. Alright. So how's everybody been doing? Good, I hope. I haven't been lying.
I just said it looks like you didn't put anything on.
Yeah, well, I have to let it sit for 1 to 2 minutes, guys. And then it's going to do magic. It's really watery. This is a color correcting green toned face primer that helps to reduce redness and even out skin tone. Creates an even canvas that can be worn alone or under makeup for extended wear. Oh, and it has one of those like stickers that you can pull that has the ingredients on it. Oh my gosh.
Is that bad or good?
It doesn't have anything in it that I can't use. It has a lot of ingredients I cannot.
Did you shake it?
It's in a squeezy.
Did it say to shake it?
No.
Okay. It did not say to shake it.
It is silicone free, and you know I don't mind silicone though, so maybe that's why I don't like it. Maybe that's why it's so watery, because silicone is a pore filling primer. So I'm used to having like the no pore one, which is silicone, because silicone just sits on top of your face and makes your makeup look really good.
Hey Tracy, it's a new sub from Ankle Song.
Hey Tracy. Okay, so that's set for a minute. Does anyone think that my face looks any different?
A little bit. I think it's working right now. Wow. Priscilla is on her second bottle of wine.
Girl, you go.
Doesn't have to work tomorrow. She's not answering.
Yes.
She's throwing around a couple 4-letter words.
Yes. Be careful in the chat. This is not after dark. That's later. But if Priscilla's on her second bottle of wine, she won't be having it later for us probably. Alright. I feel like this is set a sufficient amount of time.
And what was that? Primer.
It was a color correcting primer. My cheeks are still incredibly red. I'm going to roll with it though. And now I'm going to go in with...
It does look a little less red though.
Okay.
It toned it down a little bit. Here, give it to me. Honey. Stop. Why's this electronically protected?
Because apparently people steal... I mean, everything was there.
It's $5.
It doesn't matter. That's a lot for Dollar General.
Okay, right away I'm gonna say the packaging is pretty nice.
I've already said all this. He just doesn't know it because he wasn't in here.
Oh, it just pulls up. Oh, it's a pump.
Oh, it's a pump. It's pump.
Jinx.
Pump it.
Pump it.
Okay, so I'll know immediately if the color's wrong. It's gonna be the wrong color.
What's wrong with it?
It's
Yeller?
yeller.
Oh, yeller. Gonna give you the whole yeller treatment.
But it's not too dark like last night's. Last night was awful. That foundation is going back to the store. And I'm gonna say, this is crap. I don't know, can I take it back to the store? Because they only sell it online. This is very watery foundation too. Okay, so far I am not impressed with the solidity of any of their products. Yeah, this is yellow.
So what they do is they just buy product from another company and
just
water it down and
Yeah.
repackage it. Going on grumpy. Going on grumpy.
Barb, that bread you made the other day looks so good.
Oh, I thought you were about to say was really good, and I was gonna be mad like you were holding
How
out
would
on
Barb
me.
have given me bread?
She could have mailed you bread.
I mean, I guess you could have, but
Barb, mail us bread.
don't mouse bread, Barb.
I mean, I wouldn't be
It
mad
won't
at
be
it.
stale by then.
Wouldn't be mad at it.
Okay, so this is definitely a little yellow for my face, but they had like 3 shades that looked exactly the same, so I picked one and went with it. Obviously, I picked poorly.
Sandy, I don't think anyone likes shopping at Dollar General, but sometimes it's the only option available.
Well, and you know what? If you can get a full face of makeup, if you're someone on a budget and you just want some makeup, you know? I mean, and if this works out well and it's something that you can get a full face of makeup to have for $50, that's really not a bad deal. I'm gonna say not a good deal. Not a bad deal.
Well, now, Julie, Dollar Tree is different than Dollar General.
Dollar Tree is $1.
Because Dollar Tree, everything's $1 or
Dollar
less.
General, everything's like under $20. And they have like name brand stuff there.
I gotta say that foundation actually looks pretty good. It's not terrible.
Well, it looks good from there. That's what I'll say. It does not look good from up close. It's a little. Well, one, I didn't get to put a hydrating primer or a pore filling primer down so I can see my pores. And two, it's already starting to like make little wrinkles because it's a soft matte, and I knew that was a soft. I don't know. It's fine.
It's a little patchy.
Really?
Right there.
That's where I put concealer, dirt. I don't put anything there.
Okay.
My husband.
Well, no, I was just saying what.
Bless it. So now I have the Believe Beauty concealer in fair. They had an ivory, which was lighter. They had fair, light.
Bye, Shelby Ann.
Bye, Shelby. Go watch Amazing Race. I can't get these open. So apparently I could not steal from Dollar General because I can't get those things off. They had ivory, fair, light, medium, deep, and deep, which is not a fantastic color range, but it is Dollar General makeup. So
Did Jeffree Star do a Dollar General thing, or was that Dollar Tree?
he did Dollar Tree, and he was actually really impressed with all the products. He's like, did someone go and put makeup in here? All right, so it actually has a doe foot similar to Jeffree's, where it's flat, which I like the flat doe foots on concealer wands. Oh, this is too dark.
Y'all, speaking of Dollar Tree,
Guys, this is way too dark.
speaking of Dollar Tree, I've tried to get this out there before, but my wife always shuts me down.
So why? Do you think you can do it now?
Because there's an audience. So I think for her next live, next Wednesday, I should go to Dollar Tree and pick out her makeup for her. And she has to use
You
it.
think I'm going to do it now because Jeffree did it?
No, I tried to get you to do that before Jeffree did it.
This is orange. Why am I having such problems with color? Ugh. I don't even know why I put it on the middle of my nose because it's definitely not light enough for that. Wow, under my eyes is going to look orange. Okay, so I can't in good conscience recommend this concealer, although it did blend really well. Okay, so maybe if you're darker than me, this concealer could definitely be a thing. Because it's blending out beautifully. However, it's like 17 shades too dark for me. Especially for under my eyes. Because see, you can still see my dark circles. I don't like that. But if you're a little darker skinned, this is good. I mean, it's not...
Jen, what's your beef with Dollar Tree?
It's competition. She works with Family Dollar.
Oh, that's right. But, yeah.
This is not as good as Jeffree. It's not as good as Catrice, and it's cheap. And Catrice is about the same price. So I'm gonna go with my Coty Airspun because the only powders they had was matte, and I didn't feel like looking like my face was gonna creak and fall off today. So I'm going in with a big eyeshadow brush to set under my eyes, and I'm doing this because that color is too dark. So I'm hoping if maybe I put a little bit more powder under my eyes, it'll lighten it up. I might end up, no, I can't because I don't have it. Ugh.
What do you need?
I need like banana powder, but
Where is your banana powder?
I can't use it.
Oh, yeah. Truth.
So it's a little wrinkly, but it's actually not that bad. But the color, like I said, is way, way off. I also tend to like my under my eyes like white. And I think actually, and this is me just being honest, I think I go overboard a little bit on the lightness of my concealer. But I do that partially because I'm doing it on film and it looks really good on film. In person, that's not necessarily how I do it.
Oh, wow, Jen, that really sucks.
They're moving her store.
Well, no, they're shutting it down.
Well, I know they've been
They
shutting it down.
bought them out, and
But she's going to another one.
I forgot they bought them out.
They.
Dollar Tree bought out Dollar General.
Yeah, that's why she's my Dollar Tree. Okay, so I can already tell that I'm not liking this makeup, and I'll tell you why. As soon as I put powder on my face, my redness is already starting to come through.
Bleed through, yeah.
Like, as soon as I powdered.
Missy's
And
Enchanted
now-
Channel. Yes, it is a
Hey,
Jeffree
Missy.
Star mirror.
So now,
Wait, what is penny shopping that they're talking about? Do you know what penny shopping is?
no.
Inform us. Keep us in the loop on what this penny shopping
Guys, do
is.
you see that the red, can they see on camera? Or do you need to close it?
No, you can see.
Like, the red in my face has already pushed through the green color corrector, the foundation, and powder. And I mean, I know that my pigmentation is strong, but... And the problem is when your foundation is like that and your stuff is like that, and it does that, it makes your makeup look incredibly separated because it's red and then it's like... I mean, I'm going to be able to make it look a little smoother when I put the bronzer and blush on, but...
So wait, where do things get marked down to a penny?
And never...
Am I the only?
Pennies, I always returned to vendors. They were already RTVs at stores I worked at. Like, you had to take, if it got marked down to a penny, you sent it back.
Oh, Dollar General marks stuff down to a penny.
What?
Do they?
Okay, so this is the light, medium, get glowing, highlight, and contour palette. This is made in Taiwan, just so you know.
What does that mean?
Just saying, I saw it on the back.
I was made in Taiwan.
Were you? People would believe that. Alright, so I'm gonna go in with this contour. Ooh! She's dusty.
Thirsty.
Dang, man, that kicked up like a dust storm.
Oh, we're thirsty.
Woo, okay. So remember what I said? I said it last night, I'll say it again. When you're putting your bronzer on, you always want to work up, not down. So you start at like your under your cheekbone and then kind of circle up into your temple. That just gives you a nice even blend. I actually don't mind that. I do mind how thirsty it is. Whew.
Okay, so Dollar General does what other retailers do, where they mark stuff down to a penny that they're supposed to like
Send back,
damage
but they don't
out
send
or
it back.
whatever, but they don't send it back. They just put it on the shelves.
Oh.
So you
Yeah, that's
gotta.
what I was gonna say. I was like, anytime anything got marked down to a penny at any of the retail stores I worked at, it was an RTV and we had to send it back to the vendor or destroy it. So they just are trying to make pennies.
Now, some of the Ultas don't damage out their stuff, and they'll put it in the dumpster intact.
Yeah, but they're doing that less and less because I know there were a lot of channels on YouTube that started going dumpster diving and finding like hundreds and thousands of dollars worth of makeup. Because when you work for Ulta, if you do damages or you do returns and stuff, because if it's returned and it's not sealed, you're supposed to throw it out, and you're supposed to, when you throw things out, empty the whole thing so that nobody can go in the dumpster and get it. But there are some Ultas that don't do that, don't empty, like if you have hairspray, you literally have to sit there and spray it until the hairspray runs out. Or, you know, break up the pallets and stuff so that people don't go digging through your trash. But some Ultas don't do that because it does take up time and they don't give you a lot of payroll. Sorry, Ulta. And then people go in the dumpsters and dive. Alright, so I'm not buying this bronze color at all. It's fine. So now I'm going to go in with the blush.
Blush.
Which looks kind of shiny. I don't like shiny blushes. This, I will say, this is like powder central. It is pressed very softly. Like, I barely touched my brush in it and it's got like, watch guys, are you ready? I don't know if you can see that, but it was a lot.
Hey, Lady Dazed.
Hello, welcome, bienvenidos. Oh my gosh, like, okay, so I touched my powder, my brush in it. You see that? So, like I said before, it's not that cheaper makeup isn't fine.
You just have to know what's what.
You get what you pay for. I mean, really, honestly, you do for the most part. Now, like I said, I use Wet n Wild foundation. I love it, but for the most part, you get what you pay for. This is $5 because they're not using as much product. It's very loosely packed in there. It's not ugly. It looks fine, but
Would you say for $5 there are better options?
for a 3-pack, I don't know, not for $5 probably.
See, that's a thing you got to keep in mind when you're looking at the budget items. Because not everyone can afford, $20, $30, $40.
I'm not saying that you have to get $20, $30, $40. I'm saying that like Wet n Wild has better blush and bronzer than this. Oh, I need more tea and I need a straw.
Tea in a straw. Tea in a straw.
So I'm just veiling a little bit. I'm sure my husband is ignoring comments. I apologize if I don't see your comments, because I do get DMs sometimes about your husband will ignore my comments. I'm not liking this because I look bruised right here. Like this part of my face where you can see the redness coming through, I definitely look like I have a giant bruise on my face. But it is what it is.
I did not do that.
Okay, so we're gonna do my eyebrows now. So I got the Believe Beauty. It's all Believe Beauty.
Do you need a straw, sweetie?
Yes, in
Okay.
dark brown.
And dark brown? We don't have any dark brown straws.
I got the Believe Beauty brow pencil in dark brown. It does come with a spoolie on the other side, so I like that. I don't like brow pencils that don't have spoolies because it's like, what am I supposed to do with this? Thank you. I think you're being beckoned. Beckoned by Beckett.
Oh, my Lord.
Okay, sorry. I'm getting parched. Alright, so I've spoolied my brows. Now, some of you know this. Oh. Wait, is this a roll-up? How are you supposed to sharpen this? It's a plastic container, and it has, like, but there's nowhere to roll it up. So is that all the brow pencil you get? I'm really confused. Because how would you sharpen that? It's plastic. Okay, I'm confused. Well, I messed up my brows the other day when I was tweezing. So I have to kind of, ooh, she's dark. I have to kind of draw them in a little bit fatter than they are right now because I went a little crazy. Babe, I'm confused by this brow pencil. Is anyone in the comments understanding?
Hold on. Let's see. Oh, you're dollar store bougie. Wait, what's wrong with the pencil?
It's plastic, like a roll up,
Yeah?
but it doesn't have a roll up. So I don't know, like, is that all I get?
Do you need to sharpen it?
You can't.
It's not a
sharpen it.
sharpener?
It's plastic. It's plastic.
That's what Sandy said. She was thinking the same thing. Let me see. Give me
No, I
this
mean,
thing.
It's plastic. And the dark brown is definitely too brown, too dark. I should have gotten the other brown, but the other brown was ash brown, and I don't like the gray brown, so.
Okay.
Okay, don't break it. I still need it.
Just hold on.
I haven't finished my brow. I look weird, and I'm on camera.
Okay.
Baby, you're breaking it.
I'm peeling the sticker back.
It just has ingredients.
I was seeing if it had any instructions. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's all you get.
Wow, so for $4, this is $4. You get that little tiny bit. That's a ripoff. Okay, so we found. All right, so far I'm not super happy with anything yet.
There's got to be a trick to it.
Okay, so I did my brows like I do. I remember the trick to put your 2 fingers right here.
Press where, Lorena? It says to press. Like maybe, what if you push it down? Does it pop out more? I tried pushing that. Maybe on the tip. Try.
I'm gonna ruin what little bit I have. No.
Push it.
All right, so yeah, if you rest your 2 fingers on your cheek and then hold your eyebrow pencil like a pencil, it gives you a lot more control when you're doing your brows. And I got a little bit. So this isn't really a brow pencil. It's almost like a gel pencil. Everything's too thin. Foundation's too thin, the primer's too thin,
Wait,
eyebrow pencil's too thin.
everyone's telling you to sharpen it.
Well, let me finish my brows.
But
before I
Jen
destroy
says
it.
they sell them at her work, and that's all there is in them.
Wow, that's a rip-off for $4.
I'm not seeing a lot of value here.
No, not either.
I gotta be honest.
Because it's like what I was saying the other day about skincare. It's like, yeah, you can buy Cetaphil or Neutrogena or something for $6.
She's not gonna lick it.
I might lick it.
Okay, Sandy sharpened it. Is there more underneath? Sandy, is there more?
Is there more?
There's more in there, I can see it.
So what I was saying, like, about skincare, it's like, yes, you can buy Cetaphil or Neutrogena or something cleanser for like $5 or $6, and you can get one every 30 days. Or, you know, I have a Tula cleanser that's $24, and yes, that's expensive to pay for a cleanser, but I've used it for 4 months and it's still half full. So I'm not gonna need to buy a cleanser for another 4 months. So I spent $24 over 8 months, which makes it $3 a month instead of $5 or $6 a month. So it's actually, sometimes spending more money up front is actually saving you money in the future. Like I literally have to buy face wash not even twice a year, like once every 8 months. So, you know, some of the stuff, and like eyeshadow palettes, like eyeshadow takes a long time to go bad. So if you know that a product is really good and you want a really good palette, then splurge and buy a really good palette and don't get the crappy palette that you're not going to use because you're just going to be mad at it all the time. Sandy, did it sharpen?
Yeah, she said you're good.
But it's plastic. How do you sharpen
There's
it?
pencils that are plastic.
I don't trust it.
I mean, are you going to use it? How did it perform? Your brows look fierce.
No, that's just my brow though. I mean, it's a little darker than I like, and I don't really like the texture of it.
Hey, Manders Beauties.
Hello, darling. Oh, I can't use anything else.
Slow your roll, child.
I don't have an eyeshadow primer, but I do have a cheap eyeshadow primer. I'm gonna use my dollar store eyeshadow primer. No, that's not it. This is AOA Perfect Eyeshadow Primer. It's $1, so I feel like I can use that. And I'm gonna be using this Believe Beauty. I don't know why I keep looking at it like it's gonna be a different name. It's all Believe Beauty. And this is in Nearly Nude.
Everyone likes your, that's just my brows comment.
Oh, sorry. I have good brows.
You do have good brows.
I mean, some people have good eyes. Somebody have good cheekbones. I just haven't had
I mean,
good
they're not
brows.
as cool as my brows, but
My husband has backwards brows.
yeah.
Alright, so I'm going to go in with this AOA primer because it's $1.
Send Ankle Song a link for those headbands.
This is a headband I got at TJ Maxx. Sorry. I don't know, I got it on Amazon.
I can go back in your history. I'll find it.
Okay.
I'll send it to you, Ankle Song.
I'm just putting a little bit on. This is almost empty. I actually did use this. Guys, stop to say, I know that when I did that video, it was like a huge failure because of the Green Hulk makeup. But they do have some products that are really, really good. Like, Penny the Rose Red Becky in here got 2 of the lip toppers from me, and like I love they're my favorite eyelash.
Hi, Tony Talks Unboxings.
Hello, Tony Talks Unboxing.
She wants to know if you like Jeffree Star. She may be being facetious.
Let me ask you that question. Let me answer your question. With 2 magic wands in a mirror. Oh my God, that's Tarte.
Ooh, canceled.
I just got canceled. Alright, so the only color, obviously, to put all over my base is this color right here. This eye look is not going to take long. There is, like, no transition color in this. Since there's not a matte.
Oh, Tony wishes you lived by her.
Aw, where does Tony live?
Where do you live, Tony?
Everybody wants me to come do the brows. I don't think anybody would actually want me to do them, though, because I use tweezers.
Ow.
I don't wax. I don't believe in waxing.
Sometimes I let her tweeze my eyebrows.
Okay.
And it hurts so bad. It hurts. I don't know how y'all do it.
Alright, so the only color that is suitable for a transition color is a metallic, and I'm not doing that again. So I'm actually going to go in with the other matte color and lay it down, and I'm just going to have lighter on my eye because...
She lives in Illinois, just
Oh.
like Sandy.
Sandy!
Sandy. Oof.
Alright, I'm going to go in with a Morphe M330 brush. It is a tapered blending brush, and it's kind of stiff.
Country girl paranoid.
Hey,
Paranormal. I was gonna say
Paranoia.
paranoia. That's my new band name. Country girl paranoia.
And I'm gonna go really, really lightly because I already know that they're highlighted and stuff for Dusty. I don't know how the color payoff's gonna go, so I'm gonna just...
Thirsty.
Okay, so no color. Let's try again.
Boom, boom, boom.
Okay, there we go. So...
How would you describe that motion you're doing right now?
It's a windshield wiper motion.
Trademark.
Swish wash, swish
Trademark.
wash. There's no trademark. People say that all the time. I can't trademark something like that. Okay.
What do you think? Do you hate it? Do you love it?
I don't hate it. It's not the color that it is in the pan.
Hit that like button. That's right.
I mean, but it's definitely buildable. It's a little patchy. So I'm definitely having to blend more than I usually would have to blend. But it's, I mean, it's workable. It's workable.
But is it twerkable? It's okay.
I mean, yeah. But you guys can tell, okay, so when I swipe, you see what it does?
Heavy in that one spot.
See how, like, where I first put my brush down, it's really heavy and it catches, and then, like, everything else, like, it's like one dark patch and then everything else. So that's what I mean when I say patchy, when it looks like that. You see that? That's one swipe. So when you have a really good eyeshadow and you do one swipe,
Silky
it
smooth.
delivers the same amount of color in the same swipe. So if one's like this, instead of just going straight back and forth, you have to make little tiny windshield wiper moves all the way across. And that's just because you're trying to blend it and make it look more even. So it's not that you can't work with patchy eyeshadows or that if patchy eyeshadow, you know, it's not that you can't, it's just more work. So like I said, you gotta decide.
Cobra Kai is hilarious,
Yes.
but I heard the second season is not as good.
Well, because the first season is just, you know, you're like, ooh,
Luli.
Luna dress.
La 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 Luli, yeah.
But see, I mean, I got it to look fine. I mean, it looks fine. It's not patchy anymore.
She
This
got
one's
skills to pay the bills.
Still, no, which is because I'm blending.
Just agree that you have skills to pay the bills.
Well, they don't pay the bill. My skills don't pay the bills. My skills keep me in makeup a little bit.
You're killing me, Smalls.
Okay, so that's with this dark brown color, and like I said, like, that's that color, so, you know, talk amongst yourselves about that.
Bye, Sandy.
Bye, Sandy!
She'll be back later.
So this is super pretty. This is my Slim SL Miss Glam SB68 brush I got from Ipsy. I have my Ipsy Glam bag, too, plus, but that's for another video. Okay, so I guess I'm going to go in, there aren't a lot of options. So I'm going to go with this copper color right here. Not copper, it's like a brass, bronze,
Metallic.
metallic-y thing. Let's see what they do. So I only use the mattes.
Good, seems a little better.
So it looks exactly the same color as what I put on my eyelid. I mean, it's a color. And then I'm going to go in with the little smokier color right next to it. Okay.
Do they have any other palette options?
Yes, they had one that had blues in it, they had one that had purples in it, and they had one that had pinks in it. And I was kind of like, well, I do a lot of purples and pinks anyway, and I have blue palettes, so I decided to get a natural palette because I don't do natural eyes that much. I do natural looks, but I use more color. So this color, this middle color right here, is way darker than it looks in the pan. Oh, I haven't even put any eyeshadow on that side. Oops.
I don't know if you can make this one look like a sunset.
No, I think it's gonna look brown. Which is kind of disappointing because when I looked at it, it had like some of those richer, like mahogany kind of tones to it.
Rich mahogany.
Stop. So I thought it would be more. I don't know. I just thought it would be more. It's not more. I'm taking some of that darker color, which in the pan is like 5 shades lighter than the dark brown, but on is way darker. This is just like a guessing game right now.
That's the best kind.
And I'm just kind of smudging it a little to smoke it out. Just using that short little circular motion. It's just got a little bit of fallout. Where's my fan?
More depth of color. I don't know that it has very much depth of color, does it?
I mean, what do you guys think? The shimmers are not very shimmery though, so I am actually going to go back because, you know, I can't leave well enough alone. And I'm going to take a Luxie 231, which is a small blending brush. Go in with this kind of rose gold color and go right here and see what happens. Nothing.
Oh, that's showing up.
Is it?
I see it from way back here.
You're acting like you're really far away from me.
They don't know.
Well, I just told them, so.
Ratting me out.
Basically, I'm just trying to blend this a little better up into my brow.
You gonna do a rainbow brow tonight?
I'm not going to do a rainbow brow with my neutral eye. I did do a rainbow brow the other night. It was my tropical fruit punch brow.
Fruit punch.
You guys, if you haven't, take a chance on me and subscribe. Like, smash that like button. Hit subscribe. I need 111 subscribers to get to 2,000. It seems like a lot, but it's not that many considering I just broke 1,800 today and I'm almost at 1,900, which is amazing because I've been sitting at 1,700 for like a month. I'm just not impressed with this.
I'm not gonna say that it's doo-doo. The makeup, not your look.
I was like, what's wrong with what I've created?
You're doing the best with what you've got.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna go in with that first color I put on my eyelid and go under my eye. Okay, so for people that have asked what kind of brush to use under your eye, these are the kinds that I think work best. Not those flat like eyeliner brushes, but the ones, they look like an eyeshadow brush, but they're called a small smudger brush.
Who do you recommend, Ashley?
As far as what?
Someone in Canada?
For what?
She said you should send the makeup to someone else when you're done and make them do a look.
Yeah, but I've got my stuff, I mean, I can sanitize the eye stuff, but I'm not going to send somebody concealer that I put on my face and then put back in.
Ashley will do it.
Ashley, that's because you're nasty. Let's just be honest, you nasty.
That's not nice.
She wants my,
She does not have herpes.
Me? I have eye herpes, for sure. Eye herpes. Alright. So then I'm going to go back in with that lighter color. I mean, I'm not saying that this is a bad eye look.
No, it's not bad.
It's just not, like, a good eye look. No, I mean, it's not bad. I'm lying. It's fine. It's fine.
It's fine.
Is it something that I would use again? No.
Dang.
I don't think anything I've used today I would use again, except for maybe the brow pencil. Although it's a weird texture. I can't get over, like, the texture of it. Like, it goes on like a gel eyeliner, which to me is a little thin for an eyebrow. Like, I want my eyebrow pencils to be waxy, because that's when they're waxy, that's when they grab a hold of your brow and actually create and build up the volume and fullness of your brows. When you have something that's loose like that, it just looks like you painted in your eyebrows. So, like, if you look really close, which you guys can't tell, but if you look really close, you can see every individual hair on my eyebrow, and then it looks like I just have dark under it. And that's not how you want your eyebrows to look. That's why you use like the gels that are, if you're using a gel, it comes in like mascara form, so you can actually coat your eyebrow hair.
Everyone thinks you should send it to Jen and make her use your makeup.
I don't know if Jen wants to use my makeup.
Jen.
Oh, I got a shadow brush and I didn't use it. Alright, so now I'm going in with the long-lasting eyeliner, which does roll up. And this is just a dark brown color, and I'm just gonna scoot-a-loot some on my eye.
Is it a mahogany color?
No, it's not. I'm gonna hurt you.
Oh, Jen said she's down. She's down to clown.
Alright, Jen, I'll send it to you.
Oh man, I mailed other stuff today.
Well, you can mail some stuff tomorrow.
Yes, Jen, do it.
So the next person you will see trying all this makeup. And Jen, you're about the same color foundation as me too, aren't you? This is a little dark on me, so do you want me to send you the foundation too and the concealer? Do you trust me? Do you trust me?
I mean, she's bought makeup from you before.
Yeah, that's sanitized. Or new. Everything she bought from me was new.
Living the dream.
What's up, girl?
Our son wore a shirt today that said living the
He
dream.
did, and I thought of you as soon as I saw it. How's lawyering going?
She trusts you.
Alright, Jen. I'll send it to you. Did I just make Ankle Song mad?
No, Ankle Song didn't want it. I was just giving her a hard time.
Ankle Song's too bougie for my Dollar General makeup. She's almost rouge again. And it's only May. Okay, so I just kind of did my V. I'm uninspired by this makeup. Do you want the eye pencil too? I can sanitize it. I'll sanitize it. So, here, just take everything.
Send it
You
all
don't
to
need the
her.
green, do you?
Send it all to her.
Okay.
Or you're going to throw it
I'm
in the
actually
garbage.
really interested, Jen. Yeah, no, this is a good. See, we're collabing twice. These are two palettes. It doesn't have an eyeshadow primer, but just use whatever you want.
Ooh, and then Jen can send it to somebody else. It can make the rounds.
Oh, no, we're not.
Yes.
Jen, after you use it, throw it in the garbage.
Yes.
No, we don't do that.
Spread your pestilence across
Why
the
can't I
nation.
order- Okay, you were being really loud, and it's disturbing.
It was for dramatic effect. Thank you very
disturbing my
much.
tea.
Whatever.
Oh, I haven't used the highlight yet. I did the highlight. I'm gonna find another.
What? Okay, here's your mascara.
It's not a pickle brush. This is the Believe High Definition
Wait,
Skinny
what am I
Mascara.
giving you?
The Trio.
The trio, the highlighter, blush.
Yeah. Okay, so this is a little
bronze
tiny
thing.
wand. It's supposed to grab every single lash.
Yeah, right.
Now, Jen, I'm not sending you mascara. Just because, like, I love you. And that's just one thing. I can't sanitize mascara. And being a former makeup artist, I can't in good conscience send you mascara that I put on my
She's a
eyes.
grown woman. She can make her own decisions.
She can, but I'm not going to send it to her. Because it's...
Wow.
It's just not something you do. Like, because even if it's clean, once you've opened mascara and put it on your eye, any bacteria or anything in the air or anything gets caught in there. And then I don't do that.
What kind? Which one is it?
I got the high definition one.
The high definition
It's
one.
got the really skinny brush.
I mean, she lives on junk food, though, so
What does that mean about her eyes?
I'm just saying she may be willing to roll the dice.
I'm not willing to roll the dice.
Oh my gosh, why is he yelling at me?
Because he's mean. He's a little tyrant.
He's not yelling like in a mad way.
Ah.
He needs something from me.
So,
Give me more food.
how many you can't leave when I'm asking a question.
Okay.
How many coats of mascara do you guys use? I'm curious.
Poll question.
Are you like a one and go, a one and then a two to set it? How many do you use? I use 3.
Three coats for living the dream.
Alright.
Everyone tell us how many
I'm really interested
coats
in
of
knowing.
mascara you use. Brandy says 3-ish.
Yeah, 3-ish. Sometimes I go 4. Sometimes if it looks really good in 2, I might just do like a little bit on the 3rd coat.
2 for Ankle Song.
See, I do 2, and then I do my bottom lashes, and then I go back again to my top.
2 or 3 for Jen. 1 for Tia. She's a rebel.
Tia, you are a rebel. Tia has the most beautiful blue eyes.
Hey, Spangies. She does 2.
Well.
Lorena, 4 to 5.
All right, Lorena.
Wow.
Look, it depends on the mascara. If it's not a clumpy mascara, I'll just keep putting it on.
And Ankle Song doesn't do her bottom
Why?
lashes.
She doesn't do anything. She just tries to be contrary to me. Gorky. I got mascara on my cheek. So whenever that happens, guys, when you get mascara on your cheek, don't freak out and try to swipe it. Because if you try to swipe it,
Tony only
it's gonna
uses
go
1
away.
because she hates mascara.
So if you ever get something like this, let it dry. Just leave it there. I know it kills you to leave it there, but just let it sit there for a minute and dry. Because your natural reaction is to be like, oh my gosh, and swipe it off, and that's not a good way to do it. Alright. I'm not mad at this mascara. For $4 or $4.50 or whatever. I am not mad at it. So this is 2 coats. Trying to get all the little lower lashes. Yeah, I'm super not mad at it. I will say though that it's already like gone a little under my eye, which irritates me, but not too bad. And it definitely is high definition, like it's not clumping at all. Which this is my 3rd go round with it. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty decent for $4. I mean, it's performed better than some $30 mascaras I've gotten.
I'm back, undulating from the back bedroom.
Why were you undulating?
That's how I move from place to place.
Oh, like a little slug.
It's like my mode of transportation.
I'm really not mad at this mascara. Okay, so now trick to fix the mess. I'm actually keeping this.
Okay, hold on. Let me see.
So if you want to fix your mascara mistake, so now it's dry.
Tracy, that's my fault. Tracy does 2 coats.
Okay.
Tracy, I'm reading her comments and I left the room. I'm dropping the ball here.
If you take your beauty sponge and just kind of like just do a quick little swirl, well, usually that works, but today it didn't. Oh well.
How do your eyes feel?
Fine. Should they feel bad?
I don't know.
Do they look okay?
No, I love you all equally. I don't play favorites. I'm not.
Gosh. Are you playing favorites?
I'm not trying to ignore anybody.
But sometimes I feel like maybe you ignore some people. Do you have it on Top Chat or Live Chat?
It's top chat. I mean live chat.
Are you sure?
Yes, I was in the back. Well, obviously I do have my favorites.
Alright, so the highlighter is not horrible.
I'm not gonna name any names.
Highlighter's not bad.
No, that looks good. It's pretty fit.
I wasn't like upset with the they say contour. It's a bronze and blush and highlight trio.
A Bronson?
Bronze and blush and highlight trio, y'all.
He's a Swedish chef.
Yes. But I don't like that they call it a contour palette. It's definitely not a contour palette. It's a highlighting.
What's the gold brush you got there?
This is a Morphe Y14.
Morphe Y14.
It's a light, tapered highlighting brush.
Hey, Tabby Smith.
That just, did she come in with a bunny?
Maybe. Okay, hold on. Let's see.
Here.
Aroma Delight used some makeup from Dollar General and it made her eyes burn. So yeah, don't use that again.
What brand was it?
Was it the Believe Beauty brand Aroma?
Because the Believe stuff just came out. It's new. They sell CoverGirl and stuff too.
Tia, is it mascara in general or just a particular brand? Her eyes burn a bit and get watery eyes from mascara.
Are you using waterproof mascara? Because you know waterproof mascara has turpentine in it. So
Yeah, it could be waterproof.
if you're don't buy waterproof. Never buy waterproof mascara. It's not worth it. It will burn your eyes sometimes, and it causes your eyelashes to break off. All right, so I have a lip. It's in the color.
Okay, Aroma, that's why you had some issues too, because it was waterproof.
Yeah. This is a velvet matte liquid lipstick in the color Foxy.
Ooh.
I need my husband to take that seal off for me.
Foxy.
I mean, I don't think that this look is like the worst look I've ever done. I don't think it's the best look I've ever done.
Yeah, it's not the best. But it's not Incredible Hulk bad.
Nothing will ever be as Incredible Hulk bad. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. Okay, so these had flat doe foots too. Now, I don't like flat doe foots on my lipstick, but whatever.
Huh. No, Tia doesn't use waterproof.
Maybe it's just a skin sensitivity, Tia. Don't you have skin sensitivity?
That would be the most likely culprit then.
Alright, so this formula. Now, it's going to be funny. You guys are going to laugh at me. But the lipstick is actually too thick. Everything else is thin, and I didn't like it.
My gosh, I like Goldilocks.
I know. But I like a really thin liquid lipstick. I don't like it to feel like I have something on my lips. Because up until recently, I really didn't wear a lot of lipstick. And if you ask my husband, he will tell you, like, even when I do my makeup to go out somewhere, I rarely wear lipstick. I started wearing these kind because I don't have to reapply them.
Ashley says you're just too bougie.
I'm very bougie with my Dollar General makeup.
That does it looks good on though.
Yeah, it's just, I feel it. Like, you know how sometimes when you have liquid lipstick on, or Jen, do you want to try this too?
Did it go on well?
It went okay.
Does it look good?
Yeah.
How much did it cost?
$5.
So, it's a win, right?
You can get Wet n Wild for cheaper than that. I don't know. I like what I like, okay?
Oh, Tracy, that's awesome. That's why one reason she started doing that. She said she's learned a lot from watching the few videos she's watched so far. She's 55.
Okay.
And she never really learned proper technique.
Awesome.
So,
welcome. I'm very glad to have you here. I try to be as real as possible, and anything that I'm doing, especially during a live, if you see me doing something, you're like, what are you doing? Just literally tell me to stop and ask me what I'm doing, and I will tell you. So yeah, this is the Dollar General makeup look. It's not horrible. It's not fantastic. I'm interested to see how Jen likes it. I am keeping the mascara though, Jen, because I really like the mascara. The lip stuff's not bad. It just feels a little... Okay, so liquid lipsticks, there's like different formulas. Some are thicker, some are thinner. Some use different kinds of like coconut oil, some use silicone. But this obviously is using some kind of chemical to help it spread, because like I tend to prefer like the Ofra and the Huda, which have coconut oil in them, and they're just real thin, and it doesn't feel like you have anything on your lips. I can feel this. It almost feels like I put Vaseline on my lips. Like it's that kind of like...
everyone thinks you did a good job though. They're impressed with the look. So, winners from the Believe line.
You know, the eyeshadow palette was not horrible. Like, if you were gonna... It's very cohesive. So, it's gonna make a look, you know? So, and like, they all were like that. The only word of warning I would have about the eyeshadow palette is the colors are not what they look like in the pan. So maybe you tap a brush and try them on your hand first to see what color they actually turn out to be, because like the color on the inside of my eye is darker than the color I use in transition, but if you look in the pan, it's like 4 or 5 shades lighter. So you just kind of need to play with it a little bit, but it's a very it's a pretty color scheme. It's very neutral. It's everyday. You can definitely glam it up, smoke it up. So I like that.
It was a little patchy, but you could build it
It's,
up.
it's patchy, but if you like, just blend.
Not a lot of fallout though.
No, not a lot of fallout at all. It's not much color in it. But,
but you'll see that with the ones you say are patchy. I notice if it's patchy, there's fallout.
But you know, the thing I will say about it is that if, especially starting out, I think it's a very good. I mean, for $5, you get 6 shadows. You can try, try some different ways. And the thing is, the way it's set up too is like you could use just like 2 colors. I use all the colors, but you can use not as many of them, so I liked that.
Mascara was a win.
The mascara is a win. Like, I actually put that up with my mascara. It's like, I really like the mascara, and it was $3.50, so definitely worth $3.50.
That's a value.
Yeah, it's a value. It's twice the price.
Ding, 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 ding. What about this little trio here?
The blush bronzer highlight trio. I like the highlighter. The blush is a pretty color. The bronzer is a tad orange, but a lot of bronzers are orange. So I don't hate it. I think it's a good value for $5 if you want, like, once again, if you want like a makeup kit and you're not really super familiar or super comfortable doing your makeup, those are good values. A 6-piece eyeshadow set, and you got your brush, you got your blush, you got your bronzer, and you got your highlighter all in one. So for $10, you've got all the color.
Well, and that's kind of, I mean, that goes so well too. That's very cohesive.
This is light medium, and then they had a medium dark.
This is several people were asking, this is the mascara that you got.
It's the high definition.
The Believe Beauty High Definition Skinny Mascara.
Yeah. They have.
And it was just black.
They have one that's like a volumizing, and then they have one that's like false lash effect. The false lash effect had a pickle brush, so I didn't get it. You know how I feel about pickle brushes. I don't like the lipstick. I love the color. I think it looks fine. I don't like how it feels on my lips. It feels like I have Vaseline on my lips, and I don't like that.
So if you don't mind maybe a lipstick with a little more body, it might be for you.
Sure. Maybe Jen will like it. The concealer, I want to say that the concealer is good, but I can't. And the only reason I can't is because it's not the right color for me. Like, I use concealer to highlight. Like, I'm not using concealer really to conceal anything except for my dark circles. I'm using concealer to brighten.
What's synthetic beeswax?
Synthetic beeswax is synthetic beeswax.
Is that normally in lipstick?
It can be in some, it depends.
That was a weird thing to see.
A lot of the clean beauty brands, like beauty brands that have a little leaf next to them, if you go on Sephora's website, they don't use synthetic beeswax. They'll use like coconut oil or argan oil or something else. A carrier oil to color with the pigments. The concealer, I don't know. Like, I think I would like it if it was lighter. So maybe I should have gotten a lighter color instead. I got fair because I get fair in everything. But it's probably close to 3 to 4 shades darker than the one I usually use, which is probably about a shade lighter than what I should use. But when I set it with the Airspun, it didn't turn out poorly. I can see some lines. Okay, alright. Mascara down point number 1, it's already starting to flake. I hate flaky mascara. So, yeah, okay, so mascara has already gotten some points deducted because it flakes.
What about the foundation?
The foundation, I don't like. It did not set on my skin well. It's way too wet. Like, it just felt runny. Like, it didn't feel like you kind of want your foundation, even if it's like a second skin or, even like a sheer coverage, you want to feel like when you put it on that it's gripping your skin, like that it's gonna stay where it's supposed to stay. And maybe it's because I didn't get to use a primer, or maybe it's just the formula, but it felt like it was sliding around my face. Like, when I was trying to blend it in with the Beauty Blender, instead of it blending and like just distributing the color all over my face, I felt like I was just moving it from one side of my face to the other, like, because it was too wet.
Oh, Tony doesn't like liquid lipsticks and has a feeling issue with the doe's foot.
Okay. I hate bullet lipsticks. So, I mean, to each his own. You know, like, I don't mess with bullet lipsticks because I'm not going to and I'll tell you why. It's because I'm lazy. Because if I put liquid lipstick on and it's one of my trusted, like, I use
Christmas cookie.
Ofra and Jeffree Star. These are like my two ride or die brands of lipstick. I literally have, like, that's all I have. I have Ofra and I have Jeffree Star. Like, seriously, that's it.
No.
So what? Am I frozen?
I'm frozen here.
Am I frozen?
I don't know.
Am I moving in the camera?
That's you're not going to see the same thing there. Let me exit out on. Oh no, you're back.
Okay. So yeah, so this is the formula I like. This is a thinner formula. It doesn't feel like I have anything on my lips. And when I tell you I can put this on in the morning and it still is on at night, it is. Like, it lasts. The only thing with liquid lipsticks is if you eat greasy food, it is going to come off because obviously it's not a superhero. But if you're just like drinking through a straw or eating normal food or something like that, it doesn't go anywhere. And I cannot feel it. Like, I don't want to feel anything on my lips. And with tube lipsticks, they're not long lasting. You have to reapply them. I actually feel like they're thicker on your lips as well. I just don't like them. So, cause like I find myself, if I have tube lipsticks, I just don't use them. So, and then the eye pencil was great. It's fine. The eye pencil. I've said many times that there is no difference between a $2 eye pencil and a $22 eye pencil.
You mean the eyeliner?
Eyeliner, yeah. There's literally no difference. I mean, there isn't. Like,
where's the other eye thing you use?
I put it over there. The eyebrow pencil. Did I not, or did I put it in here?
You put it in
I put
there.
it in here.
Okay, I'll put that with.
So yeah, so I mean, and the eyebrow pencil I did not like. I don't like, and I told you why. I don't like. It felt too thin. A lot of the products just felt too thin. Like, it just, like, they were just too thin to do the job. And then the lipstick feels too thick. Who knows? But yeah, like, the primer felt too thin. So, because especially with a green color corrector primer, it's not supposed to be thin. Because
it needs to hold on.
It has to hold on and stick to where it's red. Because otherwise it's not neutralizing the color. If it's so wet that you just blend it all over your face, it's not doing anything. Yeah, it's got to have some sticking power. And the foundation's the same way. I feel like it's very patchy because it wouldn't stay still. It just kept moving. But the colored stuff, hey, you know what? For $5, not bad. Like, the eyeshadow, good color combinations in the 6-piece eyeshadows. And it is 6, it's not a quad. They had several different varieties. The eye pencils are great. If you use lip pencils, I'm probably sure that they're probably just as good. They're roll up, they're gel, they're supposed to be long lasting. They went on super smooth. Like I said, I see no difference between a $2 eye pencil and a $22 eye pencil. Now liquid liner is different, but so overall,
pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, for my face, like my face products, my like base face, not into it. But for color, it's not bad. I'm interested to see how Jen thinks. So is anybody talking? Are you?
No, everyone confirmed you were back moving again. And people are glad you did this challenge. So yeah, definitely, I would say definitely worth a try for other people to see if they like it.
Try it. Like I said, I can't endorse the foundation just because I think even if you are oily or combination or normal, it doesn't matter what kind of skin tone or skin type you have. Foundation that's so wet that it slips or over your skin is not.
Was it worse?
Especially when it's considered to be a medium to full coverage. Medium to full coverage foundation should almost feel like a gel. Like, it should not feel so liquidy.
Tia wants to know if it was worse than the CoverGirl.
I didn't use a CoverGirl foundation. I've never used a CoverGirl foundation in my life.
Oh, okay.
Like, in my life. It's way worse than the Wet n Wild because, you know, obviously the Wet n Wild's my favorite. And it's $5. The Wet n Wild's $5.99. So, do with that as you will. So anybody else have any comments, questions, concerns before we head on out? Because I gotta film another video of me opening my Ipsy Glam bag. Please watch. If you guys haven't checked out my video last night, it was a little long.
Oh, Tracy, awesome.
What?
She said next time she's doing her makeup, she's gonna watch your videos.
Yes. I actually have a whole section of my. If you go to my channel, ew. So the brush is glued to the.
And Tracy, if you ever have any questions, you can
Yes.
DM or post
email.
post a comment. Email at nodramamakeupmama@gmail.com.
Yep. Ask. I don't know. Is living best life? Is she still in here? Is Jamie still in here?
Who?
Living her best life. Living the dream.
Living the dream? I don't know. Living the dream is still here.
Is Living the dream still here? Because I will give you. She told me she was going to a law school prom and needed some help. She told me what kind of makeup she had, and I literally gave her step-by-step directions. She sent me a look, and it was gorgeous. So if you ever have special occasion makeup you need done,
You designed her look.
yeah,
over
designed
the
her look over the
interwebs.
interwebs. So
For the power of the internet.
I enjoy doing that kind of thing. So if you ever have questions, concerns, feel free to reach out to me. Guys, I need 111 subscribers, and you know why. I'm not going to talk about it in this video because I'd like to remain monetized. But you know why I need 111. And if you don't, go over to my Instagram and check out my post from a week ago. There's a post with 4 pictures, and in those 4 pictures are some lovely, lovely things. And I need 111 subscribers.
You should start a thing, like a service called Makeup 911,
I
and you
can't.
live chat with people.
I can't do that. Well, if I did that, I could not promote on YouTube. You cannot promote paid services on
Confidence Plus.
YouTube. Hey, that's Homa.
You missed the application of the makeup, but
This is my Dollar General makeup. I'm giving it to Jen to try next, and maybe she can give it to you after that.
oh yes, definitely check out Be Still Boxes.
Oh yeah, let me plug my own business. Well, it's not a service, so I can plug it. Yeah, it's not really a business either. It's just something I'm starting. So how long have I been on?
1 hour and 17 minutes.
I'll make this really quick. So basically, 2 years ago, I tried to start not a subscription box, but just a box that people could order. And it's about self-care. It's about self-love. It's about, that feeling you get when you get a package in the mail and you don't know what it is, and you know it's something that somebody sent to you. And then I wanted women to have the experience of opening items, and even if it's something silly, getting happy and excited that someone cared enough to pick those items just for you. So it's called Be Still Box, and it comes with 2 pieces of jewelry, 2 beauty items, 2 spa health items, a fashion accessory, some little goodies, and the big part is that it comes with a hand-painted canvas that I paint for you. So if you're interested in that, you can DM me on Instagram and be like, hey, I'm interested. It's $45. It's not a monthly thing. You can just buy one for yourself, buy one for a friend. I will send you, if you DM me that you're interested, I will send you a questionnaire, and it basically is just going to tell me what you don't like and what you are into. So that way I can, think about it and be thoughtful. And that's really what the box is about, is just taking time out for yourself. I posted a quote on the Be Still website today that I really liked. It's self-love, or I can't remember what it says. I can't remember exactly what it says, but my comment on the bottom is, self-love is not vanity, and self-care is not selfish. You can't serve others. You can't be what you need to be: a mom, a businesswoman, a wife, a girlfriend, a pet owner, anything. You can't be the best you if you're empty, if you're not taking care of yourself. So, and I think as women that we tend to be selfless to the point that it ends up hurting us. And you get to a point where there's nothing left to give. So it's something really simple. It's silly, it's makeup and healthcare stuff, but it's also,
Jen wants one real bad.
I try to be really thoughtful with them, and I hand paint the canvas for you based on the answers that you give me in the questionnaire. So it is one of a kind. And just getting something in the mail that you know someone made especially for you, I think is something that's different. Because you know, a lot of the subscription boxes are great. I love subscription boxes, but they're all the same. You know, they're basically taking your profile and they have like 20 products and they pick 5. You
Yeah,
know,
and it's personalized.
it's personalized to like, oh, okay, well, we know she doesn't like to get mascara, so we're gonna give her an eyeliner instead. This is actually like, especially if I know you.
My
it's
beautiful,
gonna be-
thoughtful, talented wife is going to try to get to know you. She can chat with you a little bit and just get an idea of what would make you happy.
Yeah, and now granted, if for some reason this gets big, which I don't know. I mean, it probably won't, but if it does, it probably will become a little less personalized, just because I'll have to get some of the same items. But for the time being, I just really, and the reason it's called Be Still Boxes is obviously Be Still is my motto, but also because Be Still is about letting go and taking a moment to just give control away. And I want the box to be that for somebody, where it's an opportunity for you just to open a pretty box that's packaged prettily and has little inspirational things on it, and is stuff that you just know somebody picked for you, and it just is a minute, just takes a minute for you to just forget about everything else, be in a little bubble, be still, let go, connect with yourself, and take a little time for you, because we don't do that enough. And like I said, mental health is really, really important to me, and I think that all of us deserve, I mean, that's why subscription boxes do so well, because women, men, everyone, you like to get stuff in the mail.
Yeah,
But
it's fun.
so it's fun to get stuff in the mail, and that's why I like that this is a mystery too, because you don't know what you're gonna get, and that way it's exciting. Because like at this point, when you get your Ipsy and Boxy, you're like, okay, because you already knew like ahead of time what it was. So I don't know. That's my plug. Please like this video. Please subscribe to my channel and ring my bell if you want to get notifications. YouTube might notify you, or they might unsubscribe you, because Sandy had to resubscribe to me 2 days ago.
Jen, too.
Jen's had to resubscribe like 3 times. Janet's had to resubscribe. So I don't know what YouTube's doing, but we're gonna keep doing what we do. And part of what we do is take a deep breath in, let it out,